It's a very simple story. It's a story of a family, a very working class family who live on a council estate. There's 5 children. They have no money. The mum has just left them for a bacon-licking vegetarian, and the alcoholic father who is there, who doesn't really have much control. So it's left up to the elder sister, Hood, to try and hold this family together.
I only want the food. Why did you steal? I didn't know you had it in you then. What, have you been caught? Were you trying to help? What would we do? I want a phone next time. Why did you steal? This is stupid. She won't say nothing.
Very early on in the scene, they're visited by Tuck the vicar, who informs them that they are about to have a meeting and that he will come back the next day, and there's a possibility that they might get taken away. But it's really a story of Hood holding a family together. It's quite an abrupt family, but they do care very deeply for each other, which is sort of shown by the end of the performance. But it is dark, because it's actually quite a dark story, and they're in quite a dark situation.
Perhaps you could tell us a little bit about the part you play, Hood.
Her dad, it sits in the chair and he doesn't move. It's kind of ambiguous whether he is there or not. And then her mum's run off, and she's kind of been put in the role of looking after the entire family because she's the oldest. And I think she enjoys the responsibility, I think, but it's that kind of side that by the end you see her getting more and more angry with it.
She doesn't speak because words are lies. This is real. She's feeding us. Not just talking about it, talking about socialism and injustice and Che bloody Guevara.
The fact that we've chosen to make the room composed of blackboard paint on the thing, and the reason behind that was because the vicar comes in at the first scene and says, "Why aren't you at school?" Blah blah blah. So there's a lot of reference to school, where in actual fact all the lessons they're really learning are happening in this house there. So we just turned it on its head.
And is it fun as a young actor to really get into a part like this that really has a lot of emotion, a lot of feeling in it? That must be quite a challenge.
Yeah, I think I've never really done it with any other role. So yeah, it's definitely different. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it.
You've got actors who are playing very similar ages to their actual age. How's working with them?
They've been an absolute pleasure to work with. Absolute pleasure. The biggest task really is to get them off the script. And I keep explaining to them, once you're off the script, then I can work with you. But I can't work with people paper. So they've been absolutely fantastic, and to sort of bond them together as a performance ensemble, which is what I've been doing since September. So easy to work with, really.
It's really boosted my confidence, because it's something I came in knowing no one, and I've got to know them all really well, especially over the last week. So no, it's definitely, I think it's something that young people, even if they're not interested necessarily too much in acting, but it's such a good experience being on stage.
My man went. That is how it always goes.